California, with its 55 electoral votes, is pushing Mr. Biden and Senator Kamala Harris over the 270 votes needed for election.
Today, our nation has achieved a medical miracle. We have delivered a safe and effective vaccine in just 9 months.
Surprise, surprise. This is Smokey Robinson, and they want me to wish you happy Chanukah. I have no idea what Chanukah is.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Habibis.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Habibis.
What's happening, Habibis? I'm Siraj Hashmi. Is my mic sounding clear?
Nice and clear. My name is Mujahed Kobbe. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah.
Do you have too much ass?
Siraj's mic gonna work tonight.
We're going to find out.
Happy Chanukah to all the Habibis. It's officially Chanukah, as Smokey Robinson said.
Hell yeah. Isn't this where you like get really fucked up? You snort. I think on the third night you're supposed to snort whiskey out of your own ass.
How do you crystallize that?
You don't.
So it's just like, it's just all liquid?
It's just liquid. It goes straight in through your nose, down your mouth. You get that ass bourbon.
Well, it sounds like a good diet. I mean, maybe I'll try that in the new year.
You should. I think you're going to see some results.
Yeah. Your boy, actually, Michael, who we've had on the election night stream, he's got an interesting thing going on with the workout routine. And the dude is all muscle.
Oh, yeah, he is.
And I'm just like, the gay incel lib in me is just like, why can't that be me?
Well, you got to work.
I should become gay so I could have a ripped body.
Yeah, that's how it works. You become gay, you get fucked a couple of times in your ass, and you already lose weight. And
I feel like that's part of the workout regimen is you burn so many calories getting pegged.
But to be honest with you, I've actually been on Michael's what's it called? His program for about 3 weeks now. Oh, sorry. For about 3 weeks now. And it's been doing really well.
Mask on over your face. I don't want to see that shit.
Well, people can't hear me properly. That's why I'm taking it off. I had too much ass in my mouth.
Yeah, no.
But
yeah. Yeah. So, wait, what? So how can I sign up? Because if I like knew your workout plan, get on that shit.
Yes, it's you can DM him on Twitter. His Twitter handle is Mr. J880. Especially for people who are looking for New Year's resolutions and wanting to get fit and all that kind of stuff. It's very easy to follow, and his weekly.
Share my screen so the Habibis can see. This is his Twitter, Mr. J. At Mr. J880. Good guy.
Yes.
Come on, we had him on the election.
Fantastic guy.
Funny dude.
Right.
Tweets about his daughter.
Yeah.
That's made up.
his 8-year-old daughter. I don't know how he does it, how he's able to raise his 8-year-old daughter the way he is and still be as fit as he is.
And
every week,
100% the best father I know.
Essentially 100%.
Essentially 100%. So,
yes. And so you can DM him about more details on it and to see if you can join his Gain server. And it's every week there's a new workout for you to follow, and we have meetings twice a week to see how everything's going. And he's able to modify the workouts to make sure if your gym's closed, you can be doing it at home. And it's nothing but like 45 minutes to an hour and a half workouts. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse, Siraj.
Yeah, but you also know. But this is. I feel like I would burn more calories just from being angry at this news, and this is what I'm talking about. Twitch today announced that they're no longer allowing anyone to call each other simps, incels, or virgins. And I check at least 2 3 of those boxes.
You're not allowed on Twitch anymore.
I'm not allowed on Twitch anymore.
They're trying to erase you. Let's put Islamophobia on this as well.
This is the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe Twitch would do something like this to me. And I want the Habibis. I want all the Habibis to basically never stop calling me all 3 of these terms, essentially 100% of the time.
100%. Yes, sacrifice yourselves on Twitch to make sure you keep on calling Siraj.
Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop.
Even after they ban you, do not stop.
Don't ever stop. It's imperative. Our thumbs and our rights on it. How's my internet connection, by the way? I realize that I'm currently on Wi-Fi.
It's fine. I mean, you popped a couple of times, but I mean, nothing to be an install over.
Real quick, and switch to the wired, and then I'll hop back in.
Okay, so I'll answer some of the Habibi's questions and stuff as we're going through. Do it. You know what he's going to go do right now, right? He's having 3 different kind of hentai windows open. We were watching them just before we got on here, so that's exactly what was keeping it up.
Okay, I'm back.
What up, Dan? How's my mom?
How's your mom doing?
She's good. She's absolutely fantastic.
Actually, your mom's been a big supporter of the Habibi Bros.us store. And thank you, Mary, so much for supporting us in our endeavors.
Right.
It's very...
No matter how many times my dad has told her that I'm a failure, she just cannot believe it. This got deep.
This got real deep. So, apart from Twitch banning simp, incel, and virgin, which were 3 of my go-to terms to describe myself, a lot of news has happened this week. It's only Wednesday. And the best news of all to come out of this is the fact that we now have a coronavirus vaccine.
Yes.
I bring up, I'm looking for the exact tweets that we can highlight and dunk on in particular, because there were a lot of bad takes over the last couple of, not couple, but over several months. And you saw basically, what's his name? Kyle Griffin. This is the dunk that I made that actually seemed to be doing pretty well. But this is it right here. So you have Kyle with this fact check from May of 2020. I was gonna say 2015. So I'm looking at the pick up the fan. You can see the date. It says May 15th, 2020. NBC fact check: Corona vaccine could come this year. Trump says experts say he needs a miracle to be right. And look at that. Less than what? 8? What is that? 7 months later?
Yeah, less than 7 months later.
It's now,
absolutely insane.
Critical care nurse Sandra Lindsay becomes the first in New York to receive the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine.
And I like how it's NBC dunking on NBC. On the tweet.
I mean, that was me dunking on NBC.
I know, but you're using the NBC tweet for both of them, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
it's amazing. And my favorite thing about people trying to defend Kyle on this is that one, they're tweeting it out like it's a fucking fact check. What kind of fact do they want to check?
Like, how do you fact check something like that? Like
it's not a fact check. It's an analysis, or it's a perspective, or it's an opinion.
It's
experts say that it could not happen. Analysis. These experts say it can't happen. Not fact check. It's not for a fact, and they just disproved it too. So now are they going to keep saying that that's a fact check? And also, Kyle himself is not a good actor. He's always a disingenuous piece of fucking garbage. So people going to his defense always makes me laugh. Like he's being earnest or honest and shit. None of these people were being earnest or honest, trying to say that it was never going to happen. They're trying to make it out like make it out that Trump's an idiot, and anyone who believes that it's going to be coming out is also an idiot. So I believe that these experts and journalists have every right to be getting dunked on and a foot up their ass.
Well, interestingly enough, I mean, like, you know, for example, if it were Biden who were in office while this coronavirus vaccine was being rolled out, it was being tested, it was being researched, and it was rolled out. Essentially, 100% of the credit would go to Biden. And people are very hesitant to give Trump any credit. He did while he himself did not create the vaccine, he cut a lot of red tape through Operation Warp Speed to get a green light on on the coronavirus vaccine, working with the private sector through these pharmaceutical companies, Pfizer, BioNTech, Moderna. You know, there was obviously a number of treatments that they were testing through, what was the name? The drug, I believe, was called remdesivir, but I think the name of the company, it started with a G. It's right off the tip of my tongue. But in any case, I mean, the weird thing about it is, while we want to give credit, we should give credit where it's due. Obviously, people would just be like, no, Biden was in the fucking lab making that shit.
Right. Or Hillary Clinton was doing it.
And like, while I can see this happen in the future, there's going to be a tally of people getting the vaccine under Trump versus under Biden. And they're going to use that as they're going to tally up those numbers as a way to dunk on Trump and saying that Biden was basically the one who saved the nation by making sure that the vaccine was given to as many people as possible. Even
though it was barely even a month out under Trump's reign.
Gilead was the name. Thank you, Janice. Cal Matt and Billy Finn. Basically.
But you're totally right. They're gonna basically say that Biden's Jesus himself and created the vaccine out of water.
I'm trying to remember. I did so like earlier this week, maybe a day or two ago, Biden was reportedly having a cough from a speech. I think it was on Monday during right after the electoral college vote, and then like everyone's like, "Oh fuck, now Kamala is going to be president." Everyone's like, "Yeah, that's like." Because we're entering the winter time. I mean, what is it, the 16th? We're only 5 days away from the official start of winter.
Right.
And the coronavirus vaccine is being administered to few handful of people, specifically the frontline workers, the most vulnerable members of our population. I'm sure. I know Pence is in line to get the vaccine, as so is. I can't imagine Joe Biden is not like first in line to get. I'm sure he already got it. Actually, that would be amazing if he did. But,
right, and I think they need to do it on video. Like a lot of people are saying, I think they need to do it on video. If Kamala's getting it, Pence is getting it, they should do it all on video. Taking the vaccine. Oh wait. Did you say you thought that they getting what? Getting the vaccine or getting COVID? Vaccine. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rowdy Piper says, when did Siraj start wearing specs? He looks like a young bleached Ed Bradley. Well, I'm taking these off from now on. Fuck.
I like how they're pointing out you're whiter than a white guy.
Yeah. Essentially,
you need to get tanned 100%.
No
Isn't your brother
a fucking incel because of that?
Isn't your brother more brown?
He looks more brown. He has a darker complexion than I do. But I'm curious. Do you have any bets on anyone who was saying that they would not take the vaccine, who is going to take the vaccine? My money's on Candace Owens.
I was just about to say the same thing. Candace Owens, Kamala Harris.
Well, no. We need to get people who are saying that they're going to take the vaccine, who will take the vaccine.
Right. I think it's Kamala Harris. I mean, Candace Owens.
Sorry,
Candace Owens.
Kamala Harris said she wouldn't take the vaccine when Trump said to take the vaccine. Wow.
Yes.
How quickly we forget.
I know. That's why I said I
know it's a good. I mean, good on you for having a memory. Good memory. I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
Wow. She completely said she would not take it under Trump and stuff because he's putting it, trying to politicize it and push it forward. And it's like politicize it. Politicize what? Like this is my thing against it. So what if he said we're going to get a vaccine out there early for you guys? So he's the president of the United States. Anyone would say that to try to calm down people and be like, yeah, we're getting a vaccine and it's coming and we're going to get it before the end of the year. But they wanted to make it out like, oh, he's making it political. That means now if anybody says anything, they're with Trump. So, but if they don't say anything, that means they're with Biden, or that means they're trying to tank Trump. Like, how are you supposed to make it political or not political? It's mind blowing to me the way that some of these people fucking think, how their brain functions.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, people just they just want to politicize everything.
That's what they want to. They want to try it and do it. And I think it's the double standard of it is fucking insane. Because if it was reversed, if Biden was the one bringing it out and he's saying, "I'm going to bring it out," you're going to have fucks on New York Times and Washington Post being like, "Biden is trying to calm the nation, guaranteeing we're going to get it before the end of the year." Yeah. How much you want? Like, I swear to God, that would be the fucking headline. 100%.
Essentially. Nate Beebe, thank you, Nate. He says, Siraj, when you're able to get the vaccine, will you insist on getting it in your gluteus maximus and administered by Tom? I hope he. No, I can't say this. This will get me canceled. Yes, Nate Beebe, I will do that. And I'll videotape it and throw up Pornhub as a verified user.
Do it.
Let's go. So right now, Congress is currently deliberating over a $900 billion COVID relief bill. What do you think happens first? The COVID relief bill gets passed, or one of us gets the vaccine?
Fucking one of us gets the vaccine. I mean,
I'm never gonna agree to anything.
No, Congress is shit. That's what it is. It's there to be completely garbage, and it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. Everybody wants to be like, oh, it's the Republicans. Oh, it's the Democrats. Oh, it's Pelosi. Oh, it's blah blah. It's like, look, in the very beginning, when the president said that you bring me a standalone bill for relief, I'll sign it. Call his fucking bluff, and then you're able to blame Trump for this type of shit, or blame Republicans or any of that kind of stuff. But you have nothing to stand on when he has said this and said, let's go ahead and put it forward, just a standalone. No money goes to corporations, nothing. Let's just send relief.
Yeah,
they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it because, like Pelosi said, you dying is worth more to her if it gives her political gain than actually giving you
so fucking mad up the wall,
giving you relief. Yeah, the
fact that the White House offered her $1.8 trillion for a stimulus package, and she said no because you said it was worth it to her to get a political win over saving the lives of other millions of Americans. It's just unconscionable. Billy Finn says the vaccine is just Brady semen. Thank you, Billy. You know what that means, though? That means I'm taking it orally.
No, there you go. Just a straight squirt.
Actually, right in the eye.
Oh shit.
So the Electoral College convened on Monday, December 14th, and they affirmed Biden's victory. No faithless electors. 306 electoral votes to Trump's 232. In spite of that, Trump is still pushing forward with his election challenge. On January 6th, Congress is supposed to certify the results of the Electoral College vote. And January 5th, you have the Georgia Senate runoff. Interestingly enough, this is what all of Trump world started talking about, was the fact Mitch McConnell finally came and congratulated both Joe Biden and Kamala Harris as president-elect and vice president-elect. And Trump is fucking pissed. In spite of all the judges that Cocaine Mitch confirmed, he's basically a deep state mole. And it's just like it never stops, right? I mean, Bill Barr on the same day Trump announced this, but he announced that Barr is leaving as Attorney General from the Justice Department on December 23rd. Already people forgot about that. I mean, the thing is, during a transition period, you kind of expect that,
right?
But it's very interesting how Trump is still not giving up on this fight, and I'm curious what you think that's going to do to the country. Like, there are things, and just before I kick over to you, I did an episode of Hashing It Out today. I recorded it with my buddy Richard Lim. We talked about sort of like the historical implications of contested elections, and this isn't even the most contested election so far. I mean, we haven't gotten to the point where like things could get really bad. But the most contested election was in 1876 between Rutherford Hayes, the Republican, and Samuel Tilden, Democrat. And what you ended up happening was basically, and we're going to talk about it when the episode drops on Friday, but it's very fascinating. That was 11 years after the Civil War, and the country was basically about to rip apart the seams based on that election alone. So if you thought we had it worse, we definitely did have it worse than we do now. So I think we're going to be okay. So you had the compromise of 1877 that ended Reconstruction. Federal government troops were pulled out of the South. The Reconstruction era ended in exchange for basically Rutherford Hayes winning the 4 contested that were in question and winning the presidency by literally 1 electoral vote. The final tally was 185 to 184 electoral college votes. Think of that. That's fucking crazy, right?
That's fucking insane. Yeah. It really is. No, we would not survive that here if it was either way. If it was Biden losing by 1 or Trump losing by 1. But one thing that is a good indication is, I mean, things haven't been burnt to the ground. We haven't seen people burning anything, shooting anybody, rioting. You have the little march here and there from time to time, but that's about it. I honestly just think that there's a bigger bark when people are saying, "Oh, it's time for a civil war. Oh, we need to secede. Oh, blah blah blah." Then they are actually there to bite, because at the end of the day, they just go to work like nothing ever happened. They'll go to the occasional march or some shit, but that's about it. And I think what this is doing is just making a mockery out of it, and Trump is using this to basically grift on, and that's 100%. And that's exactly what we're seeing happen right now. They're just grifting it to the last fucking cent, to the last fucking dollar that they can, because these people are without shame.
Yeah.
They have no shame. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. It's your hard-earned money, not theirs. They don't give a fuck.
So Dan from last night says, I thought he did say 1976 then, though. I meant to say 1876, unless that. Did you get 1876 or 1976 out of me?
I heard 1876, even though you did say 1976.
The Dan from last night is just deaf as fuck.
No, you did say 1976, but I just heard it as 1876.
Why do you do this to me, Jay? Why?
Look, I'm just here trying to keep you honest with the Habibis. Like, you and I are bros and stuff, but this is what it is. I mean, Janice is over here saying 1776. I mean, you could have said 1776 too.
That's true. I could have said 1776. Mickey seems to think it's interesting that I'm trying to teach people history. I'm just not a piece of meat for you to oogle at, Mickey. I have feelings too.
He's got a brain.
Top 10 enemy betrayals right here. Anyways, so while that's all taking place, this past weekend, we got a blast from a bombshell, actually, from a former Andrew Cuomo staffer by the name of Lindsey Boyan, who basically said, or essentially said,
100%.
that she was sexually harassed by Andrew Cuomo himself while and for years too. I wonder if the tweet's still up. I'm checking. All right, it's still up.
I believe it still
throw
is.
it up. Let's throw it up here. Look at the one that I heart liked. That's the one. Get in there. All right. So she said, yes, New York Governor Cuomo sexually harassed me first. Many saw it and watched. I can never anticipate what to expect. Would I be grilled on my work, which was very good, or harassed about my looks? Or would it be both in the same conversation? This was the way for years. Obviously, Cuomo has denied that he sexually harassed her or anyone. It's already been reported by a number of people how toxic working in the New York governor's office is. But the handling of it by many Democrats, people who would normally be chomping at the bit if the accused were Republican, or simply not someone who fell in line with the Democratic orthodoxy, is that they would cancel that person immediately, demand that they resign. And
for sure,
you don't get that type of response to Andrew Cuomo. And I wrote an article about it for Roku News, and you can go check it out here. I'll drop a link in the chat. But basically, this is the which Cuomo has become untouchable. He has reached the level of Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Bill Clinton. It maybe pre-pandemic, something like this could have actually hurt Cuomo. But as soon as he became the Democratic face of the opposition to Donald Trump's handling of the coronavirus, it was baked in. There's nothing that could really bring down Cuomo now. And I'm curious if more women come forward, if that's going to have any impact on him. I mean, look, we're going to get talking about Biden nominations in a few, but according to CNN, like, he is not in the final running for Attorney General. That's between Doug Jones and fucking Merrick Garland, of all people.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. R.I.P. in P. R.I.P. in peace. That's what I meant to say.
Pour one out for the Garland.
Pour one out. Anyways, do you think there's anything that could bring down Cuomo now? Or Cuomo? Sorry, I say Cuomo when I know it's correctly pronounced Cuomo.
Thank you. Okay, we all know English is your first language, all right? Get it right. No, I don't think. I mean, the guy could literally murder your fucking grandmother, and nothing's going to happen to him. Zero of it will happen. Zero consequences going to happen to him, even though I believe it 100%. I believe it undeniably.
So, like, he could totally.
But this woman.
What's up?
No, I was going to say, but this woman, she's not going to get a cover in Time magazine. She's not going to get interviewed constantly. She's not going to get a 60-minute, episode for herself. You already have people who would say that Kavanaugh was a trained rape gang leader in her mentions, saying that she's a liar and all that kind of shit. And the most you get out of people is, I mean, who out of maybe Yashar retweeted her or made it known?
Well,
or did anything?
I mean, I did, but are you calling me part of the mainstream media, you fucking piece of shit?
No, I'm not, you piece of fuck. That's why I didn't mention you. But I'm just saying, outside of those people, anyone touch it? Has CNN? No, because CNN's too busy filming incest porn between Chris and Andrew, having Chris get on his fucking knees and suck Andrew's dick as he's out there killing grandmothers and shit. And then you have Brian Stelter coming up and saying, like, oh my God, is this how Fox runs their fucking newsroom? Do they not vet their fucking news stories as he's sucking Michael Avanti's dick, asking if he's going to run in 2020.
Hold on. What? Say his name one more time.
Michael shit fuck Avanti, whatever.
Avanti.
Avanti. What? It's a Italian name, right? So it's like Avanti.
Aventi. He's a fucking drink now. He's a Starbucks drink. Yes, I'd like a venti of Michael, please. Oh man.
But what is his last name? Michael
Avenatti.
I was so close.
Oh man, that's too good. I was gonna say Carter Scott said, where is it? God damn it. Could Andrew Cuomo shoot someone on Fifth Avenue though? Technically,
Apparently.
like how many grandmas? Like 6,000 to 7,000 people in nursing homes through his policies on handling COVID. New York still has the highest death toll out of any state and hasn't been matched by even Texas. New York has 11,000 more COVID deaths than Texas. Texas at 24,000 right now. New York's at 35,000.
What's Florida at? Because I'm told Florida is like the worst out of everybody.
Find out. Hold on one second.
DeSantis killed everyone. And the funny thing is about this too is that the cases in the beginning can be tracked back to New York too, almost out of all of the East Coast. So I would state that the deaths you have in DC and the deaths you have in Virginia, in Maryland, all these places that go and commute to New York are directly responsible by Cuomo because they never closed the metro.
I mean,
they
Florida
never fucking closed the metro.
Florida's number 4 in the United States with 20,000. So
20,000 deaths, but per capita is what?
Let's look
per
at
capita
per 100,000. New York is in. I'm sorry, New York is number 2. Florida is about mid-tier, 94 per 100,000. New York was 183 per 100,000 deaths. So, no, I mean, like, I'm totally with you. Florida obviously did a much better job handling coronavirus. And New York
also have a lot more
slack.
people.
But, 20,000 deaths is still a lot.
No, it's still a lot for sure. And I don't, honestly, there's a lot of things you're not going to stop it. Nothing was going to stop it. You had places closed down completely.
That, but,
California closed down.
Cuomo actively made it worse. And so did de Blasio. I mean, fucking de Blasio just today, because we got a nor'easter today. A snowstorm for you Cali West Coast sycophants.
65 today.
Yeah.
The lows was 49, 52.
Fuck you. Anyway, so what was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, de Blasio closed school.
De Blasio,
he made school go online. He didn't even give kids a snow day. What a piece of shit. Can't even let kids have a snow day.
Such garbage. He is the most garbage human being ever.
Worst mayor in America by far.
Ever. 100%.
Essentially. Anyways, moving on because we hate.
Well, also he took that photo is fucking hilarious of him riding the metro, still trying to say that the metro is safe to ride and shit, while not wearing a mask either.
Motherfucker should go to Flint, Michigan, and drink the water, the tap water.
Yes. Tell us it's still safe.
I'm pretty sure that their water still is all fucked up.
Till now it's still fucked up. Like it's the saddest thing ever. Like fuck. It's so fucking garbage. So garbage.
Anyways, a couple of other items. So CNN reported today that Biden will either tap Doug Jones, he's basically the defeated senator of Alabama, or Merrick Garland for Attorney General, and Andrew Cuomo must be had right now because he's not reportedly in the final mix. Everyone was like, Andrew Cuomo is going to get AG. I'm pretty sure Cuomo is going to run for president in 2024.
Fuck yeah. I mean, he just killed 10,000 grandmothers and nothing can touch him. People
true.
are coming out left and right saying how toxic he is and sexual harassment. Yeah, an Emmy, for fuck's sake, an Emmy, because he's out on the press conferences speaking so great and all this kind of shit. And the funny thing is, like, he was attacking journalists as well.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. They're just out there.
But I want to also highlight this because what's his name? And South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg was tapped to be, of all people, the transportation secretary. Mind you, the job at Secretary of Transportation. I mean, Elaine Chao, who is the wife of Mitch McConnell, was the transportation secretary over the last 4 years. And it's kind of hilarious how everybody kept talking about, every week was infrastructure week, and we never got an infrastructure bill done. But like everybody's like safe prediction was that there was going to be an infrastructure was passed, because America's infrastructure, roads, bridges, what have you, are fucking crumbling. And then COVID hit, and we still didn't get anything done. And things are even going even more to shit. Even though, despite the fact that COVID's happening, you're still getting a lot of like road work done. It's just that I don't even know. Do we even know if this is like money that's left over or being misappropriated or appropriated from other bills or funds or shit? This is really into the weeds here. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. But the thing is like I'm out here in California, and highways like the 5, the 405, the fucking 91, like almost every major highway, these shut everything fucking down, and they could have worked on it. They could have gotten a lot of miles fixed. The roads out here in California are pathetic. I mean, I drove in Lebanon, and the roads in Lebanon had less potholes than here in fucking California. Like, it is fucking atrocious. It's so embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing how shit the infrastructure here in California is. Like, it's such garbage. It's laughable. It's third world country shit. I mean, Gavin Newsom is a failed fucking governor in a failed fucking state. Sign the recall. Sign the recall, everyone.
I just want to highlight this one particular tweet by Ice Queen, Amy Klobuchar, since we were talking about, getting snow. And this is this congratulatory tweet from Amy Klobuchar saying, congratulations to the judge. From roads to rail, there's so much looking forward to working with you. I know you will bring both your big ideas, your local government experience to the job. John and I look for welcoming you in Chaston to Washington. Ooh, look at that. The fucking
it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Man, I completely, once I saw that tweet, I immediately remembered how much those two hate each other, particularly Amy's feature for Pete. And it is just, that's the type of drama that we definitely need going forward. Is just, I know, Democrats hating each other is certainly like, inject into my veins worthy. But still, I forgot, with Amy Klobuchar's like Minnesota nice mom attitude, who, by the way, reminds me a lot like my mom because of you. But like, I think I tweeted about the Klobuchar and my mom, and I think my dad sent it to my mom. My mom was very disgusted that I made that comparison.
It's because she's like, I never beat you with a binder, but I beat you with but I beat you with a ruler.
Yeah. So
I'm joking. I'm joking, Mama Siraj. I know you've never beaten your son. I'm just joking.
She did not.
Bro, I don't want a fucking binder thrown at me. So I'm just saying.
Speaking of Ice Queen, I mean, we were talking about the Nor'easter, and I had to do this, Habibis. This is just, I was going to post this, but I really wanted to say this for Habibi Power Hour. And I got a special treat for you guys. So first of all, this is Gracie playing in the snow today. Check this out.
Siraj wanted her to win. Come on, Grace. Come on, Gracie, let's go. Hurry, 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 hurry.
All right, so she doesn't give a fuck about listening to anyone. But this is the best clip. This is, my wife also got this. This is just get ready for it.
Come on, want a cookie? Oh, buddy.
I like how he's like, he looked up, he's like, where the fuck is the cookie?
Oh man, yeah, that was that was I was recording, hashing it out when that happened, and I was like, as soon as we get done, we're going out. We're gonna go play in the snow, and they already beat me to it. So,
That's fantastic.
Unfortunately, the snow to like freezing rain quickly, and so after that they still wanted to go out, and I think it has entertaining footage because basically when I went out with them, I was getting soaked, and Ernie went to go take like several shits.
What kind of cookie was he fed?
Oh, I think he got a liver snap.
Oh, there you go.
Liver snap. It's a little small like pellet. So I didn't give him the cookie because I simply wasn't there. This is all for my wife, so you're gonna have to like, if he didn't get one, I'm gonna have to like compare her afterwards to make sure he got one. But man, yo, we're flying through this episode. I had a bunch of topics, and we're 40 minutes in, 42 minutes in. I think there's a good chance we could actually knock out in 69 minutes.
That would be good. But also, I wanted to touch on the Mayor Pete getting transportation secretary.
Yeah, let's
One thing I wanted to talk about was the media reaction to it, on how he's going to be.
I missed most of it. What did you see?
Well, again, one of my favorite things, and Drew, I think it's Drew Holden. I don't know the guy, the thread master. But he quickly pointed out CNN's photo of Pete butt plug, and what was funny about it is it was Pete butt plug.
Pete butt plug.
Pete butt plug. That's his name.
All right, keep going. I need to hear this.
So the funny thing about it is when CNN did an article about him, they showcased him with the light shining off of his head like they used to do with Obama. Like it's a halo ring going over his head and stuff. It's like, and Drew was like, a Democrat's in office when his cabinet members are portrayed like Jesus or something like that with halos around their heads and stuff. And they're making it out like this guy is going to actually bring such great shit to the table. And you had Aaron Bitch from Vox who was trying to do a dunk on what's her name? I forget what her name is.
Hold on 1 second. Anang,
who he's replacing.
It's just mad because someone else got the title of booty judge.
He's butt plug to me though.
Oh man, that's too.
I've always considered him butt plug. But the one thing is like how they wanted to pretend like he's the first openly gay cabinet secretary or cabinet member or any of this kind of stuff. And it's like, oh, he's making history.
He would be the first openly gay
confirmed
to be confirmed because
this is what they're doing to themselves. This is exactly what they're doing to themselves, and they know it. They fucking know it. They just want to make sure they're erasing all the other people. It's just like Maggie's tweet about this other cabinet member. I don't even know her fucking name, but she was like, "Oh, it's rare to see a woman who is so adamant about being a family mother and also being really into what's it called, her career and shit." And it's like all we saw throughout the whole 4 years of the Trump admin are mothers who are very career driven and also very family oriented. So it's not really rare to see, and we see this time and time again where they want to make this narrative that it's rare to see just because you finally seeing it from a Democrat when Republicans have been doing it for fucking God knows how long. There's not a conservative woman out there who is not a mother who's also very career driven in politics. It just doesn't happen. There's Nikki Haley, there's ACB, there's fucking Kylie McAnal, there's fucking like every other cabinet member or person part of Ivanka Trump, like all of these people. But once you have a Democrat doing it, then it's like, oh, it's rare to see. Oh, this is the first time it's ever fucking happened. Oh, butt plug is the first openly gay cabinet member. Oh, blah blah blah. And it's a game the media likes to play because they don't want their team to look like they're behind. They don't want their team to look like they're behind. And the thing is, the people they shell for are behind, and that's what. And it's just you get to see up front their fucking hackery, and it's insane. And they think people are too stupid to fucking notice it. Yeah. They really do. They really think that you and your mother and everybody that reads the news and shit are fucking stupid as shit.
You're gonna say the R word, weren't you?
See, look, I take the Louis C.K. stance of this. Retarded wasn't bad before. Because they used it to call people who were retarded. It was a medical term. It wasn't just bad. I mean, and he's saying like cunt wasn't always just like a good word just to say cunt, like she's such a cunt. But it's fine. There you go, Anthony. I said it.
Jay. Gonna get us all canceled. Anyways, so this is the Drew Holden tweet, quote tweeting CNN Politics. Drew saying, a Dem is in office because pictures of politicians with inconspicuous halos are again being tweeted by media outlets, and CNN obviously tweeting out the picture of Pete Buttigieg with a halo around his head.
Yeah. When did you see Trump with a halo around his head? You saw it time and time again from fucking Obama and shit. It's so fucking
but he deserved ridiculous. A halo because he was the second coming of Jesus. Don't you recall? Jay.
These people, God damn it,
piece of shit.
The way they suck politician dick is just insane.
I'm with Gretchen on this. I'm so jealous that the Brits get to use the cunt word with impunity. Crazy.
It really is. But we should normalize cunt. Let's do it, Gretchen. You and me together. Let's just normalize cunt. Of course you can, you fucking cunt.
So Billy Finn told me to look up dudes something. What is it? No, I can't find it. God damn it. Terrible. Anyways, so this past week, Cyberpunk 2077 was finally released on what you have it on PS5?
No, I have it on the PC.
You have it. What'd you get released on? PC? Steam?
No, I have it on the PC. Yeah.
Okay. How's it running for you? Because everybody keeps talking about This game is like the game of the future because it literally is a game of the future.
Right, and everything you're supposedly able to do with it, and how like open and immersive it is. And the thing is, I got it day one, and you can go back to one of my past streams that I streamed for like 16 minutes trying to stream it, and it honestly was streaming worse than your audio. Like people thought it was broken. That's how bad it was. Like the audio kept on popping, going in and out, and you couldn't really go through it. So I've already ran through 3 updates on the game, and also had to update my drivers. And now it's kind of running properly. So after I updated my graphics card drivers, and after the game updated a couple of times, it's working. I mean, the game downloaded at 109 gigs, and then it had 2 other updates that were like 30 gigs each and shit. But like I don't want to get like be like, oh, the developers are stupid and all this kind of stuff and blah blah blah. Because really, when has a game this big and this huge can it come out without these sort of problems? You know what I mean? I remember when The Witcher first came out, they had problems as well, and they started putting out the updates. Yeah, when it first came out, there's a lot of problems because it's a very ambitious game. It really, really is. GTA, when it first came out, especially when you're trying to get online, there was a lot of problems with it. Of course, not as major as what we're seeing with Cyberpunk, but I think over the months, we're going to see it ironed out.
I mean, not every Habibi on here is a gamer, but there are a lot of people who are gaming now just simply because we're in the middle of a pandemic. Everybody's stuck home, and there's like the demand for technology has never been higher. And we like demand perfection immediately, and people like just I think lost their shit in terms of how they wanted something to be. And as soon as Cyberpunk was released and they saw like the glitches and all the bugs and how like incomplete the game actually was, they're like, why didn't they delay it? Like, come on, you can't have it both ways.
Right. We want it right now. No, we want it delayed. No, we want it right now.
Yeah. But whatever. I mean, the interesting aspect of all of this is that now that you're seeing movie starting to obviously contract a bit. Warner's actually signed a deal with HBO Max to produce all of, put out their movies on both in movie theaters, and HBO Max into the movie theater revenue. So like AMC is really fucking pissed off, and I think they raised like I think AMC raised like $100 million. But even then, like they could still go bankrupt like that.
Right.
It's pretty. All of it is very on shaky ground, and I don't think anything will be the same. And I was talking with Jason Nichols last night about things that would be different, like how the culture will change after COVID, because now we finally have a vaccine. People are finally getting it, but there's talks about like people like, there are things that you're going to just never go back to doing again because of, the worry or spread of disease again. So like, there's the fear that people are just going to be wearing masks forever. Like you see it in parts of Asia where like people are wearing masks because like the pollution is so bad and you can't breathe, like in Beijing. Some people you see in like the airports, they wear masks because they're traveling. They don't want to get sick, which I get. It's fine. There's a lot of people passing through airports. You don't want to get anyone else's sickness.
Right.
But like shaking hands or hugging, like, do you think that's just going to come back?
For sure. I mean, I do it right now. I eat people's asses all the time. I mean, given I'm wearing a mask as I do it, but still, no, I think to be honest with you, these experts and these fucking people are just being over exaggerated. They're over exaggerating shit so they can seem like, oh, they actually give a shit about people, or oh no, they're the righteous people and shit and blah blah blah. Nobody can hug or touch or anything. I'm like, Motherfucker, right when I get the vaccine, I'm going to every person's grandmother's house and licking their faces. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to lick their asses right when I fucking take the vaccine. These bitches can suck my dick. I'm still going out. I'm still going to restaurants. I'm still going to all these things. Life is still going to be fucking normal. They like to fearmonger and shit because it's good for ratings. These experts are not worth shit. They're worth less than the fucking hair pube I forget to shave off of my fucking balls. That's what I think about these people. This is exactly what I think about. They're annoying fucks that it's just that little pube hair that you forget to fucking shave. That's like tickling your fucking thigh. That's what they are. Annoying as fuck.
I will say this though, and Jay Gant, he said, "That's what I want. Another 20-screen megaplex with noisy popcorn munching movie viewers next to me. I will watch my movies at home next to my nitrous dispenser and vapor pen. Thank you." I prefer to watch movies at home, anyways.
Do you?
But it is nice to have movie theaters out there. I mean, the experience of watching certain movies out in theater. Very few things to beat that.
Right. I mean, it's me and Fuzzy's mom's favorite thing to do right before I go and eat our ass and stuff. We like to sit, eat a little popcorn. It makes it a little salty and stuff as well. So it's good.
Yeah.
Right. No, really. I do like movie theaters. I really do. I've been to. I like going to watch movie theaters. And funny thing is, like, I've never really walked out of a movie. The one movie I did walk out of was Batman versus Superman. That shit was unwatchable. No matter what. Oh yeah.
I think there's only one movie I walked out of, and it was actually it was part of a double feature. I think I went and saw I Am Legend, and then me and my buddy walked into we watched and we stayed and watched all of I Am Legend, but then we walked into Alvin and the Chipmunks. Mind you, this was like 2007, 2008 when that happened. So
shit.
I don't think I've walked out of a movie since. But anyways, I think now is as good a time as any to get the urn. So I'll be right back. Habibi,
go for it.
Go ahead. Send Jay your questions, comments, dick photos. Ask
all of it. Give them to me. Give them to me. I'm ready for it. Pictures of your balls, the whole thing. And also, if anyone has any questions about the Michael's workout program as well, all ears. The policy platform, Dan, for 2024 is how deep and how hard I would lick your mom's ass. I will make sure your moms are all satisfied and happy, and normalizing ass eating 2024. Carter, it's honestly, it's been rough. It's been rough, but I'm doing other things in the dark, deep web that have been helping. Yes, Imran, we will post the link. I mean, you can DM him on Twitter. It's Mr. J 880 and Mr. spelled out. You can go DM about it, and it's really, really well thought out. The program is really easy to follow and use, and any questions, diary questions, anything like that, he's there for you. Steve Schmidt is I mean, what's more to say about him? He's a fucking grifting, weird old ass piece of shit.
My colleague at the Examiner had a really good tweet on that. Look at this. Let me pull it up. Lincoln spent $8 billion to convert one voter. How much does that own right there? That owns so hard.
I know. That was such a good tweet.
Yeah.
That was so good.
So good indeed. Anyways, not surprised at all by Steve Schmidt doing that. Ernie, what's up, bud? He needs a hand.
They're going to try and keep the grift alive. And the funny thing is the most amazing thing we're going to watch is how fast these people are going to go into nothingness. They're going to be worthless. They are nothing. The people that used to tweet them only did so because they had something bad to say about Trump. No other reason.
Yeah.
And I mean, now they're just going to start saying bad things about McConnell.
Twitter, but like and I followed him for that, but I think once he started the whole Lincoln Project business, I was like, this is just, he is
sad.
Yeah. What can you say about that?
I mean, it's really hilarious because they wanted to attack people for not standing on principle when they just flushed all their principles down the toilet for paychecks. Every one of them. Steve Schmidt, Rick Wilson, fucking that little short fat fuck who was married to the other short fat fuck.
George Conway.
Yes. And Max Boot and fucking the fucking expert bitch tits.
Jennifer Rubin.
And the expert bitch tits. Nicole, not Nicole, sorry. Tom, I call him bitch tits because of that photo with his bitch tits hanging out. Tom Nichols.
Tom Nichols, that's right. God, I'm already forgetting his name. Man.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's just all like, what are they going to do in the Biden era? They're all going to just turn on Biden now?
No, they're not. They're not going to. They
sent so hard for him.
They did for all of them. Like they sent really hard for Democrats, and they're like, all Republicans must go. All Republicans must go. Then we must burn down the party. Blah blah blah. Fuckity blah. It's so fucking crazy because as Trump was president, what did he do? What came true? Who fucking died? Like what? I don't understand. Just because he's a fucking asshole, he's a jackass. All of these things, I'm just not really fucking getting it. I don't understand.
Yeah.
And now they're going to cheer on. I mean, what Trump's administration did in just the Middle East alone, for example, and actually put into place what we all thought is the way to handle it, is that you make sure you get everyone in the region to start fucking cooperating with Israel. Then you're going to start seeing dominoes fall and start seeing more and more people fall into place. But they have this fantasy that they need to give billions to terrorist regimes in order for peace to happen. So in my thought, Obama's admin and now Biden's admin's foreign policy is make sure to empower the people who fucking hate Jews and want to destroy the only Jewish state in the Middle East. And that's how you bring peace, is making sure you kill all the Jews.
Hell of a strategy.
It really is. And that's probably what's going to cancel us. That's what canceled me when I was joking about it with fucking Seth Mandel in my very first Twitter account.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That obviously. I don't think you've gone that hard at him anymore. I miss those days.
Oh, on Seth Mandel. Yeah, I'll get back to it.
It's all good.
Now, every time you should see it. Every time he voices disappointment in something Biden does, I'm right there in the thread. I'm right there.
Yeah, man, you're all over. It's like you can't hardly keep up. But moving on to some more entertainment news, we had in this last week, we had like a massive rollout of Disney and Marvel films being announced for the 2021, and it almost seems like Disney's literally just dumping, just a shit ton of money into their from their budget into these new projects, which I'm not opposed to, because I think with Star Wars and Marvel, like I love it. If it were any other company besides Disney, I'd probably feel a little bit more comfortable and probably less internally conflicted. But the worst news to come out of it, and the worst news of 2020, is the fact that Lizzie McGuire movie is not going to get made. The worst fucking news. I don't know what this is, Jay. I'm heartbroken. This is worse. This is worse than Twitch saying that they are not going to. They're not going to allow me to say simp or incel or virgin on their platform.
I've been waiting for it for 14 fucking years.
Look at this news. They wouldn't let Lizzie McGuire be who she is today. They wanted to keep it a G-rated movie. Isn't that some shit?
It's so bad.
God.
I was really looking forward.
I really hope the Lizzie McGuire
14 fucking years.
I really hope the Lizzie McGuire today would say, no, I ain't doing business with you guys because fuck you for doing business with the Chinese Communist Party. Watch the Lizzie McGuire be like totally fucking red pill.
Right? Well, it's not red. That's the sad thing to think that it's red pill for being
like it at this point. There are very few people on the left that actually care about the Chinese Communist Party.
Right.
Context of like Uyghur re-education camps, do they actually care? But very few of them actually see the Chinese Communist Party and China as a whole as a geopolitical threat or the biggest geopolitical threat to the United States, which is sad. It's become a partisan issue in and of itself. But like Disney continuing to do work in China, that's a separate issue. But yeah, Lizzie McGuire. I wonder what. By the way, if anybody watches like those Nickelodeon, like young, these teenage shows, they are literally Big Bang Theory shows ready to like in their adolescence. Like they're a laugh track out the ass, and I say out the ass to get Jay's attention because he wouldn't follow what I'm saying.
No, right here, listening.
There's a laugh track on everything that even isn't funny. Like it's literally, hey guys, and like you hear a fucking laugh track. There's nothing fucking funny about that.
No,
I hate it. And Big Bang Theory
it's so
worst
so
of all
bad
shows, and they're not on Disney.
Right. Oh god, I hated Big Bang Theory like so bad. I wanted to punch those nerds in the face. Like I'm pretty big fucking nerd myself. Like with the gaming, the anime I watch, like all that kind of stuff, and still these fucks needed like a punch in the face. I don't understand how it was so popular, and then people are like, "Oh, you just don't get it."
Yeah. For the record,
it's not funny.
Yeah, next week I want laugh track. That's Gretchen. Well, where did your comment go? Next week I want laugh tracks on HPH. Gretchen, I don't know if you know this, but we changed our names just for you. I don't know if you could see it. Can you see it? Where is it? Whatever. You probably can't see it. Where is it? Boom. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Because Jay, you're a PhD in ass eating, and I am a PhD of 69. So
yes,
and Ernie,
those were our names.
You good, bud? What's the matter?
No, did he sneezed? He just sneezed.
No, he like was huffing a bit. The BBs, we're almost at 69 minutes in. Do we got anything else going on? We hit everything in 69 minutes.
We did. It was pretty good. Not bad at all.
Let's use this time to answer questions from the Habibis. We could talk about anything. But Big Bang Theory fucking sucks. Never watched that show.
Neither have I.
What is Ern's PhD in?
Being the bestest boy.
Thickology.
Thickology.
Thickology. Right, bud?
Right.
Steve asks, is this short? Is this? Oh, well, hold up. How many watchers? 69. We got 69 viewers at 69 minutes. Let's go, Ernie.
Look at that. This is all Michael's doing right here. This is all Michael's doing right here. Look at that.
Yeah. Steve S, is this how short a time
Habibi on gains
during a Biden presidency? Not necessarily. We actually, when we first started Habibi Power Hour, it was 69 minutes, like consistently in the first like 10 episodes. What
we did. You're right. We did it 69 minutes.
69 minutes. You want to get that? Yeah, I think he wants to get
and that. Yes, none the wiser, we're going to be playing Among Us here in a little bit. I'm telling Siraj, I'm calling him out. You can play it on your iPhone or iPad and mirror it onto your Mac.
I already have enough issues with my PS5. You really think I can handle? I'm gonna probably, you know what I'm probably gonna do though is I'm probably gonna, with Cyberpunk, I'm probably gonna let all the patches get fixed before playing it, and I probably might wait till the PS5 version comes out.
I'm going to try.
I might just build a PC.
You should, or you honestly should. I'm going to try and actually game, because my gaming laptop is actually really, really good, but it just needs some more patches to come out and stuff. So I'm going to try and get that in either tomorrow or after tomorrow. Do some Cyberpunk stream. Yeah, get it. Yeah. Yes, good boy.
Let's go.
Good boy.
Man, let them do it.
Yes, sir.
What you doing now, bud? Yeah, there we go.
That is
this is he's not even humping. He's just like licking the back of it. Robert Jeffers, what did you guys think of Fast Company's bizarre take saying cons were ignoring Cuomo? We're piling on Whitmer because sexism. Happy Habibi-mus, fellas.
Conservatives. Who?
Interesting.
Really?
I haven't heard that take.
Neither have I.
Let's go find it real quick. Fast.
Right. But they would use any excuse they could in order to just say that conservatives are being sexist. But the funny thing is they were. Oh, I don't know.
So Whitmer and Cuomo, a case in American sexism. I feel like I dunk on Cuomo much more than I dunk on Whitmer, and that's just because Cuomo has given me ample reason to dunk on a lot more than Whitmer. Like Whitmer might be out of touch with a lot of different things with like her lockdowns and shit, but like Cuomo was like actively making the outbreak in New York worse by sending COVID positive patients to nursing homes and adult care facilities and driving up the spread and basically allowing the most vulnerable populations to basically COVID and die. And then he wrote a fucking book about leadership in the middle of a pandemic and then won an Emmy. I feel like deserving. Like Fast Company's take, I feel is bullshit.
Absolutely. Well, essentially 100% bullshit. And the thing about his book is that he released it and went on tour while the second fucking wave was hitting.
Yeah.
And it's fucking hilarious. You see nothing on CNN. You see nothing on MSNBC about this shit. Zero shit. But then you see fucking DeSantis fart while he's out, enjoying golf or whatever, and it's like, oh, DeSantis trying to kill everybody.
That was pretty funny, though. I mean, any politician who farts publicly, whether it be Rudy Giuliani or Ron DeSantis.
Well, I don't know if he actually farted or not.
Either way, if he farted, that's funny. I'm laughing. Chris Kinder says, earn a flesh jack. Thank you, Chris. I'll use that $5 towards it. I actually finally bought a new mic, which should be arriving by Monday. So hopefully the last Habibi Power Hour before Christmas, you'll see the new setup. Fuzzy says, question for Jay about Bros.us. I wanted to order my 6-year-old niece the same she is wearing and couldn't find the girl size 4 he is wearing right now. Did he special order it?
You're such an asshole. No, actually, the vendor's all out of black for right now.
Yeah,
you piece of shit.
we're fucked up on that.
Right, but every other color you can find.
I had a bunch of designs too that I wanted to use for the holidays, but I'm gonna just have to let that wait unless people really want me to put it up. But like, I was gonna make Ern basically a reindeer. It was gonna be fucking. It was gonna fucking own.
Right. I would say just wait until the wave of the holidays is over, just so the fulfillment can be a little easier. And also, we get
and I definitely want to have another sale, probably post holidays, because since we're both Muslim and only observe Christmas in passing, in the non-religious sense, we may like give each other gifts and stuff, but we're not like going to church and shit. Or wishing which actually I only learned in the last couple of years. There's some, and I'm not judging you guys. I didn't know this. I didn't realize that some Christians actually wish baby birthday, like they bake a cake. It's cool. That's something that I never thought was possible, but people do it, and I was like, wow, yeah, actually, people do this. So. Like, I'm sure if Muslims could like fire our AK-47s in the air for Prophet Muhammad's birthday, we would do it.
Well, I mean, we do it back in Lebanon and in the UAE and Saudi Arabia for sure.
Yeah,
I used to go out into the middle of the desert when I was living in Abu Dhabi and just shoot shit in the air.
Hold on. Billy Finn says, read Dudes Down Bad. It's at Dudes Down Bad on Twitter. Let's go ahead and find that before I was trying to look it up. Dudes Down Bad. There's nothing that shows up. This is what I'm getting. Look at that. Am I a boomer? It says at Dudes Down Bad.
Right.
You're gonna have to help me, Billy.
I'm just copying this what he said and pasting it, and yeah, nothing.
Is it Down Bad Patrol? There you go. All right. Wow. 690,000 followers. What is this? No incels allowed.
You can't follow them then.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit.
Tough for me.
I will follow them for us.
Yeah, let's give them a follow. I'll check them out and see what's going on that end. I don't know what it means. I imagine down bad as in like they're straight. Well, I'm gonna let my boomer side show. Oh, everything on that is an incel. Interesting.
Oh shit! Like the first one. Look at the first. Go to the first tweet. Go down. Scroll down. Wait, where is it? No, it's not that one. It's the Piper. There's a Piper tweet. Hold on. They just put it in 20 seconds ago. Refresh the page.
Refresh it.
And then yeah, you'll understand exactly what they are. Go into this.
Piper. Hey there, cutie. Hey, sorry, I'm not really interested. Damn, can I try again? Give it a year. Hey, sorry, I'm 2 minutes late. No, damn.
This is so good. Holy shit, it's so good. Follow.
Yeah, that's definitely deserving of a follow. Oh man, that's so good. Man, hilarious shit. I saw a comment from me asking how our holiday shopping is going. Sorry if I can't find it right off the bat. Or was it? I hope it was Wonder Kimmy, and I'm not confusing for someone else. Where is it? Come on, don't do this to me.
Oh yeah, idea yearly special edition urn or Habibi ornament.
What?
Yearly special edition urn or Habibi ornament.
Ornament. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yes, I'm telling him, Dan, he needs to make an OnlyFans for sure.
Yeah. You think I could get away with that?
Yes, absolutely do. Should do it.
You don't feel like I'm like whoring myself out or whoring my dog out?
Bro, you're a whore regardless, so just do it.
That's true. Wonder Kimmy says an ornament. That's a good one. I don't know if anyone got their earn on the Fern stuff, but I thought I just went ahead and bought a bunch of merch. I was gonna say gear, but a bunch of merch yesterday, realizing and slacking in getting that. But I'm glad we'll finally have it, and I can finally wear it on here. Unlike Jay, who's been wearing it basically ever since we started this shit. I'm like very bad at marketing our own stuff.
I love wearing my own stuff because honestly, coming up with the logo, I think was absolutely fantastic. It looks great on hats and stuff too. And then also,
oh whoa! I don't think I've seen your actual head in a long time. I mean,
you making me the porn stash BB was fantastic as well. I think it looks great.
yeah,
I wear this fucking thing everywhere.
that's a good hat. It's a dope hat.
This one gets me looks from everyone's mom while I'm out grocery shopping. I love it. I wear it all. I swear to God, I wear it all the time when I'm running out. And sometimes I forget that I'm wearing it, and people are looking at me weird. I'm like, the fuck do I have on my face?
Yeah. Dan says, Jay, can we porn stash boxers? We're gonna have to make.
We're gonna have to make them. They actually look great.
Dan says which head? The thing is, I saw like that. You know, the head down there. I've seen that more recently than I've seen Jay's actual head. So it is what it is. Anyways, Habibis, unless you don't have any other questions, we're probably gonna take off for the night, do a little gaming, and we'll be back next week. I don't think we're gonna change our plans because next week, Wednesday, will be the 23rd, and it's not like you have to be. I mean, where the fuck are you guys going? Are you guys traveling for the holidays?
No, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
we're not doing anything. I'll probably be with the dogs during the weekend.
Hell yeah. Diesel and Odin?
Yes.
Nice.
You should
By the
follow
way,
them on
position. You want to see this?
You should follow them on Instagram.
He's still laying on that little.
He really went at it. Now they're cuddling. At least he's a cuddler.
Yeah. You love to see it, right? You just love to see it. So, oh my God, Imran comes in here. Talk stimulus packages. Fuck out of here.
So good.
Zachary Wilson says, "Who's Jays or Siraj for games of streaming?" What? That broke my brain. But it's okay. Both of us stream on Twitch.
Yes.
I am. So the goal is here, Habibis. I'm trying to clear some stuff off my plate. I'm probably not going to do nearly as much on other stuff, so I can focus on three things really. My work at the Examiner, which is, I do a lot there, but I still feel like I don't do that much because I do hashing it out. I do several series videos on there. Second thing is obviously building up the YouTube and Twitch channels. So I'm going to try to do more videos that actually focus on sort of like news of the week, cultural or news, political topics. So if you have any ideas, you want to hear like an explanation on certain things, definitely DM me, hit me up. And then of course the list. So 2021, it's sort of like not hitting the reset button, but sort of how you say refocusing. So Habibi Power Hour is going to be one of those things where we actually try. I don't want to do it just one night a week. Eventually, I want to get us to 2 nights a week. I think that'd be pretty dope. We'll see what happens.
I think it would too.
On the weekend, cool. I don't think that could actually be feasible, but if we did it like twice a week, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yes. One just us, and then one whole episode like with a guest or something like that.
Yeah, with a guest or something like and even a Habibi or something like that.
Yeah.
Siraj, who has the bigger bulge, Jay or your gay frog? Definitely my gay frog.
100%. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, where is this? Oh my God, I forgot it in your mom's ass fuzzy.
Yeah.
She likes to keep it.
Yeah. Also, Habibis, if you haven't already, joined the Discord server. If you haven't, the Habibi Discord server. I don't know if you guys use Discord. Let me find the link for it. Fuck, I don't have it. If one of the Habibis can get that and put that in the comments, I'll probably put it in the description of this video. But
yes, put it in the description because we can when we do Among Us and stuff, we can just use the Discord server to get into the chat and start playing Among Us.
And Mary, who is one of our biggest supporters, says thanks to all who have tweeted for childhood cancer bills. Earn is King Heart. He's King Heart, or maybe
he is King.
He is King. Earn is King. I can't wait for everyone to get the merch. Odin and Diesel, please follow them. I wish you all good night and vaccines. Good night to the vaccines.
No, she's been drinking a lot of
vaccine.
Of tequila. She's been texting me and stuff as we've been drinking.
Oh man. Well, Habibis, I'm Siraj Hashmi.
I'm Mujahed Kobbe.
And thank you so much for joining us tonight, Habibi Power Hour. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Peace, Habibis. We'll see you guys next week.
Ma assalam.
Ma assalam.